one of the concepts many young men and women that they argue about today is the gender role, basically, or the spousal role in the relationship. So they keep asking me, what is it that is mine? What is it that is his or hers? How much of the financial responsibility lies on the husband versus the wife, and taking care of the chores of the house between husband and wife? What does the Quran say about this issue?
AlMaghrib Institute presents Q&A with Sheikh Yaser Birjas.
Many people, they're confused about the reference, so they go back to their comfort zone, which is their culture, and they mix between what is cultural and what is religious. So what does the Quran say about this? SubhanAllah, one of the main principles of the Quran in regard to the subject of marriage, which regulates the relationship between a husband and wife in marriage, is the word bil ma'ruf. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, multiple ayat in the Quran, which we can explain in the class inshallah ta'ala more, is bil ma'ruf. Wa'ashiruhunna bil ma'ruf, that you treat them bil ma'ruf. What does bil ma'ruf mean? So the word bil ma'ruf, it was translated as equitable, and that which is considered reasonable, considered, traditional, known to people. It comes from the word urf, and urf in the Arabic language means tradition or means custom. So basically, when we say ashiruhunna bil ma'ruf, treat them in a way that is considered customary. So who rules the custom, and who actually decides what is considered customary or not? That's when all the context of the couple actually comes into play over here. Where do they live? What kind of background they have? What kind of education level, arrangement that they have, agreement they have among themselves? It all goes back again to what is considered bil ma'ruf, what is very common and known amongst the people. Does it have to be the Muslims or the non-Muslims? That depends. We look into things and we start figuring out what is considered bil ma'ruf, what is considered actually customary. We live in a time that is custom and culture is still in process of transition. We're moving from one generation to the other one. People, they lived as one generation and now they're shifting to another generation, and there's a mixture of cultures and so forth. So we are in transition. Our urf, or the urf of the young men and women of our time, is in transition. So it's not really settled. A lot of it has to go back to their personal agreements, when they got married. So the Quran comes to give us specific rules, but when it comes to things that might be changed, based on culture and time, it keeps it in general terms, such as the word bil ma'ruf. We can explain more on this inshallah ta'ala in the class Heavenly Hues. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.